Paul's hobby has allowed him to do some paid work. This dictionary includes both British and American spellings of words. I play a lot of musical instruments, including the piano and guitar, and would love to have a career in music. I'm good at basketball, but I need to work harder in rugby lessons so I can teach different sports. She's planning to visit her sister in Australia next year. I received a phone call from your mother. Do you have any experience of working with kids? I'll probably be home by midnight. Our technology teacher showed us a video about how boats and ships are built. Many local shops will be forced to close if the new supermarket is built.
We have lots of applications from people who want to study here, and in each case we consider the candidate very carefully. When I was younger, I became interested in photography when my uncle let me take photos on his big digital camera. I'm not having much success in communicating with him at the moment. How much do you earn, if you don't mind me asking? Cooking is only expensive if you buy unusual food, like Chinese vegetables that you can't find in a supermarket. My dad gives me £5 a week pocket money. Our class has just won a prize in a cooking competition. The judges liked our pizzas because they were delicious. One of the main reasons I came to England was to study the language. I'm afraid I can't manage the time to see you at the moment. The museum has several sculptures of people and animals.
The old city around the cathedral is the most colourful part of town. Mornings are usually quiet and peaceful in my town. He's gone to play indoor football with his mates at the leisure centre. I don't know anything about this, but I'm sure my colleague here can help you. We really ought to leave immediately. Dan didn't answer his phone, so I suppose he's busy. It was pleasant to sit down after standing for hours. There's a new exhibition of sculpture on at the City Gallery. Accidents regularly occur on this street. She wrote a textbook on international law.
Paul returned home after many years of traveling. I'll keep a third of the money and the rest is for you. The museum is open daily except Mondays. I like all kinds of movies with the exception of horror movies. The first episode attracted almost 20 million viewers. The weather was surprisingly warm and sunny. I got my first computer when I was a teenager. It was a really cool device. He's a well-known comedy. His name is Smith. It's a small house, but at least there's a garden. Apart from sailing, there are now activities such as surfing and windsurfing.
The soldiers checked their equipment one last time before leaving. As Christmas gets closer, the shops get more and more crowded. We tried to get tickets, but unfortunately, they were already sold out. She runs a very successful computer business. The markets offer a variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. Some time later, she started taking courses to become a writer. It's a 2-hour train journey from York to London. Can you give me some advice about what to wear? The doctor advised me to get plenty of rest. I run all the time and do different kinds of sports to stay fit.
I went to a small restaurant near my house yesterday. The food was awful. This math teacher is also the coach of the basketball team. We had various problems on our journey, including a flat tire. I wish there was more jazz on the radio. I went on stage and did my show. She writes a food blog in which she shares recipes, tips, and restaurant reviews. The boat is 10 meters in length. We were glad about her success. We went camping yesterday. We carried all our camping stuff and did some really interesting stuff. There must be a reason why she's not here yet.
The building was made using modern construction techniques. It seems to me that he isn't the right person for the job. Ellie is my favorite neighbor because she is very friendly and helpful. Have you seen any good films recently? It's so wonderful being able to see the sea from my window. We decided to give the students an extra time to complete their assignment. Is it possible to buy tickets in advance? She ate 3 plates of spaghetti and a dessert. That's impossible. I don't believe it. The price of petrol will rise by 5p a gallon from tomorrow. Houses in the London area are very expensive.
What mark did you get in the biology exam? He made some salads to have with the barbecue. He worked with his father, an engineer, to design and build electronic devices. Britain has more than 10 national newspapers. Are you going to go sightseeing this afternoon? Sometimes, I sit at the bus stop near the metro station. The best way to explore the countryside is on foot. There was an interesting article on animals in the paper yesterday. None of my children has blonde hair. My granddaughter does my weekly shopping for me.
Thanks for the invitation to your birthday party. I'm happy to accept your invitation. Now turn to page 23 and look at the first paragraph. His spare time activities include cooking, tennis, and windsurfing. She is reading the final chapters of a book. My coffee is a little bit bitter, I want to add some sugar. I've made a list of places I'd like to visit while we're in Paris. I really must get my car repaired. Its brake is broken. He's never been in trouble with his teachers before. We're just staying at this farmhouse, just for tonight. Public footpaths are normally open only to walkers.
Have you completed your application form yet? In some cities you don't feel safe going out alone at night. Have some more vegetables, it would be a shame to waste them. A motorist must be able to read traffic signs. There are over 100 staff in the company. We had tea, and afterwards we sat in the garden for a while. I often walk along the same street. Listen to music and sing along. Alexandra's dream is to study zoology at college. The chimpanzee is a mammal most like a human. They are intelligent, curious, noisy, and social. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.